I have. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm having technical difficulties here. Good evening. Good evening. I think I see Benita on here. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Kay. Ooh, I'm straining my eyes. There we go. There we go. How are you guys? How's everybody doing? It is Winning Wednesday. Yes, we are in here. So let's see. Hello, YouTube. Got them up and going. Hey, Love's Caring Village. How are you? How are you guys doing? Okay, so let's start off on a good note tonight. Yes, Vanita, Winning Wednesday. So yes, start off on a good note. Who got some wins? Y'all need to share these wins with me. Who has some wins that they want to share? Go ahead. It could be small or it could be big. You know? Share some wins with me while I get all together over here. Hey YouTube, how you doing? Hey living legendary. Hello. Yes. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. If you look, we'll do housekeeping while we're waiting for everybody to come in. We'll do a little housekeeping. So let's see. First of all, if you are on Instagram right now, make sure you hit that screen, hit the screen multiple times. Just tap the screen, tap the screen. I'll be able to tell if you're doing it. Tap the screen. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, in order to have a coach, you got to be coachable, baby. Tap the screen. Yes. If y'all can hear me perfectly, go ahead and throw some pink hearts in the chat. Now, if you are on YouTube, like the video for me. Go ahead and do the thumbs up, like the video for me. And then I'll go ahead and read the comments. Yes, thumbs up. I started my group home LLC. Wait, I missed it. I started my group home LLC looking for a property to rent. Yes. Okay. Well, awesome. Congratulations. Hey, baby steps. You know, the only thing that I require is that you keep moving. Is that you keep moving. Do not get paralyzed in the process. Okay? Enjoy the process because it's the process, it's going through the process that is going to bring you to the other side where you have your group home. So go through the process. I love it. I'm excited for you, girl. Hey, go pretty red. I'm progressing in my position as hospice account executive. Well, good, Vanita. Congratulations. Hey, new jobs, new jobs. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm not one to be preaching, no, just work for yourself. That ain't for everybody. Maybe at this point in your life, or maybe forever. It's up to you. And that's how I feel about it. It is an individual case. And so I'm loving it that you're progressing in that. I'm hoping that you're enjoying while you're progressing. And so, yes, kudos to you, Vanita. That's a win. That is a win. Okay. Let me check out YouTube. My sister and I were just approved. Yes. Yes, they were approved for a $300,000 home loan. I am so happy for you, Mrs. M. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, we got all kind of pink hearts and thumbs up and everything in the chat. Thank you guys for sharing. Anybody else got any wins? Let's see. I am new here. I have LLC. I have articles of business, but nothing seems to be working on my behalf. I need help for sure. Well, you came to the right place. Okay. Y'all let Living Legendary know that they're in the right place. If you need help, all we require is that you stay focused and you keep moving. You keep moving. You can do, it's people that I'm working with right now that's been trying to open a group home for 11 years. Do I want y'all to take that long? No, but you gotta sometimes get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. And so, yeah, the first step really is saying that, hey, I did all I can and I just need some help. That's the first step. Mrs. M said, perfect for winning Wednesday. Thank you. Yes, it was perfect. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy. Yes, yes. Yes, God chose me. Thank you so much for my name is okay, Felicia. Okay. All right. So let's check back in with Instagram. Now, Instagram, I'm gonna tell you guys right off the bat. I love it that you guys showed up. I love it that all the pink hearts, y'all trying to smoosh me. Hey, Perry Boss Barber. Perry Boss Barber been encouraging me through my 75 hard challenge that I am on right now, that I'm doing right now. And I appreciate all the encouragement. Thank you, Loves Caring Village. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. My team got on me today in regards to I my winning Wednesday is supposed to be on YouTube. So if you are on Instagram right now, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Okay. I told them that I would tell you today. And so I'm going to tell you, go ahead and move over to YouTube. Krista is supposed to be coming in at some point, and she is going to put something in the chat. So let's see. Let me go ahead. My calling is starting a group home, but zoning did not approve my home. It's okay, Benita. Maybe that's not the plan for you right now. Maybe at some point you'll find another home, or maybe you could do something like, I don't know, if you feel comfortable having people in your home, there are programs where you can have someone actually in your home and take care of them in your actual home, where you don't have to go through zoning. And so, I can speak on that at some point. um I don't have a lot of people that I come in contact that actually want people in their homes, but I don't see anything wrong with it. And I've known a few people to be very successful in it. So, um it's just a thought. You in the right place for sure. This lady, oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. She said, this lady is awesome. So Kay says, one of my clients is getting surveyed this Friday after fighting for a whole year. Yes. Yes. That is awesome, Kay. I am so excited. I think we talked about that client. So I'm excited for you. That is a big win. Yes, to be going through that process for a year, and now they are basically at the finish line almost. They sticking their chest out, about to hit the ribbon. We think of it that way. Yes. So yeah, Vanita, it might be a good place to start for you. She said, I'm heading to YouTube. All right, head on over to YouTube. If you are on Instagram, I was supposed to cut Instagram off at 6:10, but y'all know I can't be rude to nobody. But if you have an Instagram and you have access, let's go ahead and move over. I mean, YouTube. Let's go ahead and move over to YouTube. I don't know if everybody got the memo, but now what I'm going to try to include when I do my winning Wednesdays is some type of something for you to walk away with. So the team created workbooks that are available for those of you that are members on YouTube. So if you're a member on YouTube, you can actually go to the first video on YouTube under the membership, and that's any member. If you're bronze, if you're gold, or if you're silver, whichever one you are, you should be able to go to that video and you should actually be able to download the workbook. And so I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that, to go ahead and do that. Because, like I said, I'm always wanting to add value. I'm always wanting you guys to walk away, from these, not just, I want to, I want to change lives, y'all. I do. I want to change lives. I want you to walk away with confidence. I want you guys to be focused, and I don't want you to be scared. That is what I'm coming into contact with a lot of people. They give me excuses and they say, and most times I'll just say, tell the truth, you scared. Well, yeah, I'm kind of scared. It's a lot. And so I'm running into where people are so fearful about, a lot of things, fearful about the future, fearful about the housing market. Y'all see, it's people on here getting loans, fearful about the stock market because the stock market took a hit, I guess. And so just fearful, period, in life. And fear can paralyze you. Fear can stop you from being all that you could be. And I think about that all the time, on if I wouldn't have did the things that I did. Even if I would have been too scared to move to Arizona when God told me to move. I could have sat back because it was in May. That was in May of 2013. And God said, move, you know? And for me, what if I would have just been like, well, no, my family's here. I need my family. I don't know nobody in Phoenix. I'm not gonna go. Just think of how totally different my life would be right now. And so you can't let fear stop you from doing the things that you want to do. And so, yeah, Benita, go ahead and head on over. What's your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Group Home University. Group Home University. Most times, if you type in that or you type in Group Home Queen, my YouTube channel should come up. Hey, Tanise. Hey, yes. Fear can hold you back. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Coco. Hey, Heavy on the private. Hey. So, yeah, a lot of people heavy on the private are moving over to YouTube. Group Home University on YouTube. Let me know if you move over. Let me know if you've made it. Okay. And then those of you, like I said, that are members, go into the member channel, the member part of the channel, and make sure you download the workbook that I included tonight. Because I want you guys, thank you guys for all the hearts. I appreciate it. I want you guys to not be afraid, to not be afraid, because I kid you not, it holds people back. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Bonita. Oh, thank you. God chose me. And they said, you are changing lives. I appreciate that. I am trying. I am trying. I feel so um I just felt overwhelmed yesterday. One of the largest insurance companies here, Mercy Care, I guess I was nominated for their Rise program. Um, as I'm inspirational. So I'm inspiring people, I guess, that I don't even know about, because big old huge Mercy Care took the time to send me my award nomination. And I just thought that that was so awesome. And I just shared it with everybody. And it was just, I don't know, sometimes you it's good to be acknowledged. I mean, everybody I think feels that way. It is good to be acknowledged. It is. Don't get me to crying, y'all. Don't get me to crying. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna dive into it. I hope some of you, those of you that are members, I hope you were able to download the workbook. And if you're not a member and you are on YouTube and you want to become a member so you can download the workbook, you can do that also. Hey Murphy. Hey Krista. Krista, can you thank you. I appreciate it, Krista. Can you put the link to the YouTube in the comments and I will pin it. Okay? So tonight we're going to be talking about, y'all know I've been on this. I'm telling y'all. I be having these consultation calls and the majority of the people are not moving forward because they are scared. And so I hate to be that mama that keeps lecturing y'all on the same thing, but we gonna talk about it tonight and we gonna get into it. Okay. Hey Solaire. Hey, it's Lisa for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. So no lies told. Oh, thank you, ST. I don't know who ST is, but thank you. Thank you guys for all the congratulations. I appreciate it. Yes. So, like I was saying, got to get into it because this is the thing. People are scared to have a licensed group home because they feel like it's risky. They feel like, that it's all this stuff going on. Oh, it's zoning. But Bonita just told you she didn't pass zoning. She's not crying over it. She's, okay, maybe I'll figure something else out. That's how you have to be, because the only risk is not taking a risk. Honestly, these days, you're going to have to move. Yeah. So the only risk is not taking the risk. So you can't just sit and think about what ifs, what ifs. What if this happened? What if this happened? What if no, you can't do that. You got to keep moving. And so y'all know I take notes. I didn't put them on my screen today. I had them on paper um because I don't know. I just had a lot to think about, a lot to jot down, and y'all know fear is big. I lived a long time in fear, and so it's big, and I know it holds people back. And I want people to be great. I want you to be great, and so I want people to know how important it is to not be fearful. Okay, because being complacent, being fearful, will hold you back and it will make you have missed opportunities. When I think about that, missed opportunities, there was a time that I was invited. I mean, this isn't like something bad or something that kind of held me back, but it could have, because I was invited on a private jet with my mentor Neo. He invited me on the jet with him, and I was going traveling with someone else. And I told him, "No, I'm not going to do it." I was a little scared, I'll be honest, because I was like, this is another level for me. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, I was kind of scared. So I said, "No, I'm going to fly with a friend, and I'm just going to meet her. I'm going to fly with her." He said, "Okay, that's fine." So then I called my friend and I said, "Girl, I just got invited on a private jet." And she said, "What?" She said, "What did you say?" I said, "Well, I was flying with you." So she said, "Girl, you better call him back and get on that jet." But just think of how, because I ended up meeting a lot of people there. I mean, there wasn't a lot because it wasn't a huge jet, but it was probably about 20 something of us on there. And I ended up meeting and connecting with other people that I probably wouldn't have gotten in a room with. And I just think about that when I think about missed opportunities for myself. So I want you guys tonight to think about something you did, you missed an opportunity because you was too scared to seize the moment. What if Mrs. M and her sister wouldn't have never applied for the loan? Oh no, that the market is too bad right now. I know we ain't going to get it approved. And then she on here talking about she done got approved for a $300,000 house. What if she wouldn't have never jumped? You know? What if what if what if call me Soki, look, never came on here and said, "My main concern is where to start." What if they were like, "Oh, I don't want to make no comments. I'm scared." What if? I can tell you how to start. Call me Soki. Okay? So yeah. So these are the type of things that hold you back. Not saying I need help. Like um Living Legendary came on here and said, "I need help." There's so many people out there that never ask for help because they're too scared. Okay? Lorraine said, "I'm guilty of analysis paralysis." Yes. Yes. Because you will get all up in your head. You will get so much up in your head that you can't even move. And that is a real thing. I used to go through that. So it is a real thing. Okay? And so things like I always say, that's one thing that Blockbuster didn't do. Blockbuster didn't evolve. And guess what? Netflix is running the game right now. Remember Redbox? Where's Redbox now? Where's Redbox? Do you want to have a ever evolving business, or do you want to be like Blockbuster and Redbox, to where you just didn't maneuver in the environment, you just didn't change with the market? You got to be able to pivot even when you have your group home. Y'all don't even want to know how many times I done had to pivot in my business to keep it going, because things happen, regulations change, legislation changes, money flow changes, things change, and you can't be too scared to pivot, to move, to change it up. And that's the same with in your life. That's the same with starting your group home. You can't be too afraid. Vanita just said, zoning wouldn't pass my home. So now she needs to be thinking strategically, what's my next move? Am I going to rent a home, buy another home, change and be a host home? What am I going to do? That's how you have to think. That's on and up. That's just how I think now. I don't think like there's nothing right now that I do not think I can do. I'm a 200 plus 51-year-old woman doing this 75 hard challenge. Speaking of that, wait a minute. Because that's the hardest thing is drinking water. I'm sorry, while I'm on here, I'm gonna have to drink water because I have to drink a gallon of water a day as a part of this challenge. But I'm not gonna let it stop me because guess what? If I fail at one task in this challenge, I have to start all over again. Regardless if it's today is day number 6 for me, or if it's day number 70, I have to start over. But I'm gonna finish it regardless if I have to start over or not. So that's how you gotta kind of train your mind. And like I said, I'm not doing this challenge for weight loss, even though I know I'm probably gonna lose some weight. I'm doing it for the mental strengthening that I feel like it's going to do for me. I'm doing it for it to increase my heart capacity. When I say that, I'm not saying my actual heart. I'm saying like the love in my heart, the compassion, things like that. So yeah, God chose me, said, yes, drink that water. I'm about to drink some more. While I'm on here, y'all remind me to drink, okay? Mm. So yeah, so we going over it because you have to, like I said, you got to innovate, you got to adapt. Playing it safe is dangerous. Nowadays, if you play it safe, you are going to be left behind. And that's very, very dangerous. Okay? You have to continuously be learning. You can't be afraid to learn new things. You can't be afraid to grow. Y'all know I'm always taking some type of class. I'm always trying to enhance the knowledge that I have. You know why? Because I have all of you that I'm trying to pour into. And so I'm always working on myself. Okay, so it is 6:31. So if you are on Instagram, hop over Group Home University on YouTube. Group Home University on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna finish out over there on YouTube and I'll check you guys. If you don't come on YouTube, I'll see you next time. Thank you, Instagram. That's the thing. If I'm gonna be a coach, I gotta be coachable. And so in discussions with my team, everybody needs to be on YouTube. Myrrie, months ago, you were supposed to stop doing Winning Wednesday on Instagram. I'm like, okay. So yeah. So who in here has the workbook download? Anybody on here have the workbook download? Hey Ellen, how you doing? All right. Lorraine says 75 hard is excellent for discipline. Yes, it is. One of my mentors asked me, what is something that I struggle with? And I said, discipline. And then this is the thing. I get stuff done, but I'm at a point in my life where I kind of do it when I want to do it, which is not a good thing. So I am working on that, you guys. I am working on that. All right, God Chose Me has the workbook. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. If you are a bronze, a silver, or gold member on YouTube, make sure you go to the members area, and make sure you download the workbook. All right, so moving on. Some of y'all need to take a leap, whether that leap is leaving your job to work for yourself. And like I told y'all, I'm not the one to preach that to people, but if that is something you've been talking about doing for 5 years, you need to take the leap. Things like, you know, buying something that you said you were going to buy and you too scared to buy it. If you have the means, this is the thing. I have it in my mind to where you cannot, like, you cannot sit on money. I don't want that to sound wrong, but you can't. Either your money needs to be working for you or you need to be making some more money. You know? You can't just sit and save money and have a big old chunk of money, because money needs to be making money. So you need to be using that money, and you can't be afraid to not use it. That's a big thing. People are afraid. Oh, I better hold on to this. No, you need to be investing. You need to be making that money make some money. And it doesn't have to be risky things, but you do need to be moving, and you do need to be looking for ways to make your money make money. Make it make sense. Nah. All right, let's see. Elisa said, I'm looking for the link. The link is in the members area under, it's a video. Oh, I can't even remember, y'all. They told me where it is, but I don't know where it is. Okay. All right. I think Derek said, click the join button, Alyssa. Is that procrastination, Mari? You could just be exhausted. Yeah. I mean, I could be, because y'all know I do a lot. There's a lot of things that I do. It could be exhaustion, but I kind of feel like, good thing you brought up. I kind of feel like procrastination is a part of being fearful, because you're putting off something that you can go ahead and do. And people don't understand that, like, things that you put off to do can cost you. Things that you don't know can cost you. So it kind of ties around in the same arena as fear, because what's stopping you from learning this, or what's stopping you from getting it done today? You get what I'm saying? I hope I said that right. Cause look, my mind is all over the place. I'm thinking about all these consultation calls that I had with people saying the same thing. And I hope somebody doesn't get offended if they're on this live right now, because I'm not talking about you. I am trying to help others by using you as an example. So don't get offended, you know. Just know that fear does hold people back. Some people are afraid to fail. That's why they're fearful. Some people are fear of the unknown. I don't know. Like me, when I was moving to Phoenix, I don't know anybody there. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know. Fear of inadequacy. A lot of us have felt like that since we were small kids, like too fearful. There's people that are stuck in marriages because they're too scared that, oh, if I leave this person, I may, and I'm not preaching for nobody to leave their spouse or nothing like that. That's just what popped in my head. Um, they're fearful of being alone, or fearful of, the unknown, because some people have been with their spouse since they were teenagers. So just a lot of things. Fear of change. Some people just don't like for things to change. They want things to stay the same. But do you want to be like Blockbuster? A distant memory? You have to change. Things change, regulations change. A lot of things have changed in Arizona when it comes to group homes. So if group homes is where you're trying to be, you can't be scared to change. Heck, there's a lot of things that I have had to adjust in my business. Am I scared? No, because I do what has to be done. And that's how you have to think of it. You do what has to be done. Okay? God wants you to use your talents. Are you talking to me, Lorraine? I get it. Oh, okay. Okay, you get it. What's that consultation call number? Well, Wawari? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Um, there is a link under every video where you can book a call. There's a link under every video. And so, yeah, feel free to look under the videos, and there should be a link that says book a call. Now, let me go back to housekeeping. If you are on this video and you have not liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Okay? Go ahead and like the video for me. So, if you have your workbook, there's a couple of things that I said I wanted you to write down, things for you to think about. Okay. So, what is one reason people fear taking a leap? So, write that down. And then a common effect of fear of failure. Write those two things down, especially if you're somebody that you know is dealing with fear. Then make sure you write those things down because y'all need to work on this. Look, I'm talking to myself. We need to work on this, like for real. So it could be like a psychological impact, could be rooted in, I used to be very fearful and very I would say um very, very hard on myself because of all the trauma from my childhood. And so I didn't feel worthy, so that could be something psychologically rooted in. It could be, your fear could be something psychologically rooted in your past or things that have happened to you. If you felt like you wasn't good enough, there's some people on here that are the black sheep of their family, as they call it, you know, where you always felt out of place. I have one of my sisters that always says she's the black sheep. And so I know there are other people that have family members that feel like that. Well, that could be psychological, you know, things to do with society. It could be a stigma on why you're fearful. Like I said, with me having the trauma that I had, I felt like my peers would judge me like I wasn't good enough. Like, who am I to be Dr. Myrrie Hayes? You know what I'm saying? So, not to say that I do, but I'm saying I could have. So, you just got to be confident in yourself, and you just have to release the fear because fear has got to go, y'all. And I don't want to keep saying it, but y'all not on these calls I be on. And so I just want to share with you guys. Okay, so one of my team members did go ahead and put the link. They put the link to book a call if you're wanting to book a call. If you're scared, don't be scared. Okay, book the call. Don't be scared because fear can impact your decision making also. So don't be scared of, please don't be scared of me because I ain't nobody to be scared of. You just need to do the things that you have to do and you need to jump. You can't be scared. You can't be thinking of the what ifs. You can't have paralysis analysis. Overthinking can lead to inaction, like we talked about earlier. Missed opportunities, like I talked about earlier. Fear can cause missed growth. It could cause you not to be where you need to be. Stagnation. Remember we went over procrastination? Stagnation is in the same house with procrastination, okay? Without risk, you will never fully realize your potential. I risked it all, y'all. I had a young lady, y'all know I like to tell stories sometime. I had a young lady call me and was talking to me, and I'm not knocking her for what she said, but she was telling me how hard it was for her to um I guess her living situation is a little tight. Her money's tight. She's working a job. She's driving Uber. She is trying to go to school. She's doing all the things. And I really, really think there's like an underlying fear of not I guess not financial fears. That's what she has. Financial fears, not generating enough income off the things that she does. And so, like I told her, you have to do what you have to do right now. Like there's nothing that I can do or add to your situation right now because I had to go through what I had to go through to get here. So, y'all know I didn't sleep for over a year, basically. I was sleeping 2 hours a day, taking naps here and there, working a full-time job, working in my house 12 hours a day, some months eating peanut butter and jelly with my kids. I did what I had to do. And so, because I was focused and I wasn't scared about I just would always tell my kids, it's not going to be like this forever. It's not gonna be like this forever. What the scriptures say, for such a time as this, right? So don't be scared of financial fears. Sometimes you gotta invest time and money into situations. You can't be scared to do that because if you if you don't do it, the risk comes in not doing it. The risk comes in not doing it. And so, you know, I probably didn't tell her what she wanted to hear, but I told her what came from my heart. You gonna have to put in your time. You're gonna have to spend, the money. You're gonna have to drive the Uber. If you want to go to school, find ways, find scholarships, do things like that because you can't let anything hold you back from what you want, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. So, two questions. What is the common effect of overthinking decisions? What is the common effect of overthinking decisions? Paralysis by analysis. Paralysis analysis is what it's called. And then why is taking risks important in a dynamic business environment? Because you have to innovate and adapt. Y'all know things are changing every day. This AI is taking over, people losing their jobs, things are changing. You have to change. because things are changing around you. And if you're the only thing that's staying the same, you're going to be overtaken by the change. And that's why a lot of people are getting left behind because you have to continue to change. And so I don't know why God is leading me here. I don't know. But somebody out here needs this. If somebody look, if this is resonating at all with anybody out there, throw a pink heart in the chat. Cause y'all kind of quiet tonight, but I know y'all be telling me we focus or we listening. Throw a pink heart in the chat. I see people on here. If you have not liked the video, make sure you like the video, you guys. Make sure you like the video. My team tells me to tell y'all because of the analytics. We want you to like the video. All right. Any new people that came in have any wins? Thank you, God chose me. Always showing up for me. I love it. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bonita. Yes, yes. So, yeah, so now, we talked about it. Now let's think of strategies to overcome. Thank you, Krista. So, yeah, let's think of strategies. Anybody have a strategy? Because I think we all run into, areas. Look, y'all done forgot to remind me. Water break. Okay. So yeah, so I think we all run into areas where we get stuck because it might be a little scary. So what is a strategy that you guys do to overcome that? I'm going to share my strategy. While I'm sharing my strategy, I want you guys to share one strategy that you do to overcome that. I know it's kind of weird. No, it's not weird. It's just something I do and I don't know what to call it. I literally talk to myself. Like I talk in my mind to myself and I tell myself, "Okay, calm down. There's nothing you." It's like I be talking to myself. There's nothing that you cannot overcome. God is still on the throne regardless of what happens. What God chose me, said lots of praying. Maybe that's what I be doing, praying. But I literally talk to myself to calm myself down from getting when I feel like I'm getting scared about something or when I feel like anxious or I talk mentally to myself. And sometimes I will talk myself down so much and so calm, I will literally fall asleep. And I feel like that is the peace of God that just comes over me and just overtakes me. And I just literally have to go to sleep. So I said, I think that's a little weird, but it's not weird. It's just, I don't know. It's just different. Lots of prayer. I pray. Hey, okay. Another prayer. Vanita pray. Work 30 to 60 minutes every day on my project. Okay, so yeah, working might be something, that helps someone over working out. Some people work out to, get out of that, I guess, scared, anxious mode. I also recall scriptures pertaining my situation. That's good, Bonita. Yeah, that's good. I'm telling you, you just have to find ways to cope. You have to find ways to deal with it so you can get through it. And this is the thing. This is the thing. You can get over anything. Did y'all know that? No matter what comes up, no matter how scary it is, You can get over it. You can overcome those fears. Crystal says, yes, affirmation, self encouragement, self assurance. Yeah, that's me too. I just be talking to myself. I encourage myself. I never catch you live, but I have been watching a lot of your videos, and you are such an inspiration, gal. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just found your YouTube while searching for how to start a group home. Hey Keisha, you welcome. Y'all welcome Keisha. She says she just found my YouTube. Send Keisha a welcome, y'all. We are happy to have you here, girl. Yeah, today we are talking it's I wouldn't say it's a light subject, but I would say it's a subject that I'm hearing a lot in my consultation calls is that people are just scared, and it's okay. Yes, welcome Keisha, y'all. So yeah, so you have to do things like prepare a plan, you know, build a support network, people like mentors like me, people that support you, that you have a supportive relationship with. Don't go around no negative Nancy's, please. Don't go around nobody that's always talking about negative stuff, because that negativity will put fear in you. Go and lean on people that you know that will encourage and lift you up. We about lifting people up, not dragging them down with no mess. So that's what you need to focus on. Practice self-compassion. Have compassion on yourself. Cuz sometimes life is hard. Yes, and you're fearful and life is hard and things happen. So yeah, like I said, at this point in my life, I do the things. I'm not scared to do the things. I just do it when I want to do it. I just do. And so I'm being kind to myself. I'm in my soft girl era. People been saying that. I'm in my soft girl era right now. Yeah. Even though I'm doing 75 hard, I'm about to drink. Sorry, y'all. So yeah. So just think away. There's spots on the workbook for you to think of good ways to manage fear. So you could just write it out. A good way to manage fear is to, and whatever you feel like your way, whether it's listening to calming music, I do that when I sleep. That has worked for me tremendously, because I'm going to tell y'all, this brain is always going. And so going to therapy, trying to find tools. My tool now is I cut on this certain pitch of music and I listen to it, and it helps me to sleep throughout the night. I sleep good. I sleep good, y'all. So you have to find ways to manage your fear, manage your life. You have to think strategically. You have to think of ways. Oh, Felicia, well, awesome. I'm glad. Felicia says this is so needed tonight. God don't never let me down, y'all. He don't never let me down. When the Holy Spirit be talking to me and telling me, things to do, he don't never let me down. I have to work book, and it's really, oh, thank you. Thank you, Derek. Derek says I have the workbook and it's really awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I want you to walk away with something. I want you to have something wrote down. Get you a little binder, because we're going to be doing this routinely. At least the whole month of August. We're going to have workbooks available for you guys so you can take notes, and you can write down things that other people say too, because that might help you also. God chose me, said listening to a good podcast helps me. Awesome. Vanita, you are truly a blessing, and I thank you for pouring into us. Thank you, Vanita. You bless me, girl. You bless me. I self reassure a lot and constantly tell myself that others have done it, so why not me? Exactly. Exactly. You, yes. And I think that's kind of me too, talking to myself. Yeah, because if other people did it, then it's not impossible. You just got to find a strategic way to do it yourself. And so, no reason to be scared, no reason to be, frightened or anxious. You just get it done, you know? Man, I'm telling you. So, a good way to kind of recognize the causes of the fear that you're having is to kind of jot down, and I know everybody ain't about journaling, I'm about journaling, but write down things that happen kind of before you feel it and after you feel it. That's kind of a tool and something that I use, because that'll kind of tell you what the trigger is or what is making you feel that way. And so that's a good thing to do too. And so let's see. So we went over strategies, learning. You can learn, reframe, your mind to not think about things the same way. Research and strategic planning. Those are things that could do, because the thing is, sometimes if you research something out a lot, like opening up your group home, if you do the research and you do some planning, it's it's not as scary as it was before you didn't know. And that's what a lot of people run into when opening up their group home. They'll be like, "Well, gosh, I talked to Jethro down the road and he told me that it's a lot and this and that and this," and Jethro ain't even did it. you know? So you do the research. You do the research. You gather all the information and sit down and you make an educated choice about what you're going to do. Don't go off of what nobody else say. Man, y'all don't know how many times I done been on a consultation call and people have told me things that people say. Well, my cousin's sister mama, Jolene, told me that the state said to her that she couldn't do this because of this and this and that. And they told me, I done heard it all. I done heard it all. And I'll be like, I bet if I went back to that person that told that person, sister, mother, sister, cousin of the sister, they probably never even had a group home. Yes, Jolene. Jolene. I think Dolly Parton had a song, Jolene, Jolene. But yeah, so no, you do the research, you do the strategic planning, and then you come up with, is this good for me? I'm still stuck on Jethro. Y'all silly. So yeah, build a support system. Like I said, you got to network. You got to build a support system. Whether you're opening up your group home or you have a group home. I have a whole support system of all kinds of resources of people. I have lists. I just pulled out a list that I need to update yesterday in regards to shelters, in regards to respite homes and things like that, because I like to stay connected with people. And I know there have been, I think now close to 400 different organizations that have closed here in Arizona due to all the fraud. And so I have to update my list to make sure that I am a good resource and that I'm referring people to good resources. And so I got to do the research. I can't be scared, you know? Incremental progress, celebrating those small successes. When you do something like we come on here Winning Wednesday, we celebrating people for opening up their LLC, for getting approved for a home. You know, we're celebrating. You got to come, you got to find your tribe. If your tribe ain't us, it may be somebody else, but you got to find your tribe so you can come on here and you can encourage one another. That helps the fear. Just coming on here consistently. I have worked with people that said, wow, I have been watching your videos for over a year now. I finally booked a call and now they're in my mentorship program. You can't, you have to work through it. What did I say at the beginning? You know, a process. It's a process. You just got to keep moving. So yeah, so the last page was the last written page is for you guys that have a workbook. I'll read through it for those of you who don't, if you want to come up with your own. But I said develop a personal action plan. And all of this, everything, even though I'm talking about fear, you guys, all of this is applicable to opening up a group home. You do need an action plan. You need a strategic plan. You may need a business plan. Anywhere it goes, you need to plan. Okay? So, yeah, identify and mitigate potential risk. I have a whole lesson within my mentorship where I talk about mitigating risk. You need to do assessments, strategies, and then you need to have a contingency plan. What, you know, that you do need to think what if. Not what if to hold you back, but what if this, happens, what happens? Like the contingency plan for a disaster in my group home is we have partnered with another group home across town. So the contingency plan is if a natural disaster happens, this is where we move our client. If the house blow up, we take who we taking over here. You get what I'm saying? So you need to have a contingency plan. You know why? Because that lessens your fear. Like instead of you like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do if we have a flood here? It's already wrote out in my policies and procedures. I already have a contingency plan. So that brings down the fear. I'm not fearful. I know everything in my business is in my policies. So I have no fears over anything happening because I have my policies and procedures and I follow my policies and procedures. I just had a new person start in my home, one of my group homes. And they were like, wow, you guys have a detailed training. Yes, because that brings down my fear of you coming up in my house doing something crazy. So I take you through a whole training for you to work in my home. Well, I don't do it, but I have people to do it, thank God, for my house managers. But I'm just saying, yes, that is me having a detailed plan to train you on what to do when you're in my group home. Because I'd rather for you to be an asset to me than to be a liability. Right? Let's see. Jethro is the negativity that we need to cut off to succeed. Jethro, you cutting off Jethro? Let's see. Alyssa says, I bought How to Start a Group Home in 90 Days and it's helped a ton. Awesome. Yay. I'm glad. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for coming on here and making that comment. I appreciate it. And that's what you guys, I just want to add value. That's it. That's it. I caught the Wednesday live. Just got licensed today. I am me, just got licensed today. Yes, you came on here just in time for Winning Wednesday. I'm so happy for you. Oh my God. That is so awesome. Whoop, whoop. Y'all put some pink hearts in there. Let's celebrate. I am me got licensed today. There is no better thing to hear on a Winning Wednesday than somebody that follows me got licensed. Yes, congratulations. We are so happy for you. Oh my gosh. That is great. That is great. So, yeah, you guys, look, action plan. When you have an action plan, you can come on here and say, I got licensed today. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't stop smiling. My cheeks are hurting. I better drink some water. Mm. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Thank you. I'm late, but you um for your knowledge and dedication on Wednesdays. I appreciate that. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. For those of you that need to get licensed, and for those of you who got licensed and can come back and say, thank you, Myrrie. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the pink hearts. So, yeah, so make sure you set clear goals. Write them down. Y'all know SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound goals. Identify potential risk. That's mitigation, risk mitigation. This water is cutting up in my stomach. Oh my God. And then build your support network. Like I said, it could be a mentor, it could be an advisor, could be supportive individuals, it could be a Winning Wednesday group that comes in here, it could be that. It could be you booking a call with me to the person that said they were going to book a call. And then take small steps. What do I always tell y'all? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So, whatever you set out to do, whether it's opening up a business, opening up a group home, whatever it is, just take small steps at a time. Because those small steps, a small step a day, can lead you to where you need to go. And then most importantly, what we do on Wednesdays, celebrate your successes, even the small ones. Celebrate them. And then at the end, I put, how will you celebrate your small successes? For those of you who have your workbook, write down how you're going to celebrate. And then when you come to a point, actually do it. Don't put it off. Celebrate those small things. All right? Man, this was a great Winning Wednesday. We had so many wins today, you guys. Oh my God. Well, just look, don't forget, if you are on here and you have not liked the video, make sure you like the video before you leave. Make sure you like the video. And I appreciate you guys for coming in here, spending this time with me on Wednesday evenings, sharing your wins with me. I mean, y'all don't have to tell me y'all wins, you know. You don't have to. But I appreciate it. I really, really do. And I so enjoy these Wednesdays, you guys. Yes. How can I start the journey of a group home? So a host home. Okay, so Bonita, what you can do is, because I can't think of it right now because I'm focused on winning Wednesday. Y'all know my mind is whew. Um, Send me your email to my DM me your email. So you were on Instagram. Go to Instagram, DM me your email, and then I will pull the info for the host home and I will send it to you. Okay? All right. So yeah, so just know you guys that I will be here next Wednesday. I leave out late Wednesday, but I'll be here next Wednesday. We will be doing the workbooks all this month, and I'll probably do them from now on because I kind of enjoy making it. I, I guess I'm turning into a crafts girl now. so yeah, so make sure you guys, those of you that are members on YouTube, if you're not a member, be a member on YouTube. If you are a member, make sure you go in the day before winning Wednesday and download your workbook so you can come in here ready. And we'll be going over different subjects this month. And so you want to be ready. And thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. She said, thanks everyone for sharing. Many blessings and much success. Yes, this was great. Thank you, Mari. I appreciate it. Yes. And so, yeah. So, don't forget, if you are one of the people that asked me about business credit and funding, I will be doing a class, a all-day workshop, virtual workshop on September 7th. That information is in my link tree. And so maybe one of the team can put the link on here. I'm not sure, but it is on my Instagram and it is in my link tree. So if you guys are interested in taking that program, it's going to be a lot of information. It's going to be hands-on, all about business credit and funding. I am doing it with Uphill Financial, and we will be doing that on September 7th. I've already had a couple of people that have secured their spot. And so it is going to be like kind of like a mentorship, a 90-day mentorship, because we're going to make sure that we give you all the things needed for you to have your business set up correctly to get funding, which could also lead to some grants too. And then we're also going to work with you. There's um, room too to get your personal credit if you're someone that needs your personal credit worked on. But me and her will be following up with you. It'll be a 1 day, all day workshop, September 7th. And then we will have, don't get me the line, but I think it's 60 to 90 days of follow up where we work with you to get you straight. All right. And yes, the link is right there if you are interested in doing that training. Like I said, it is September 7th, and we only have a limited amount of slots because, like I said, we will be doing follow up. And so that is what I have for now, you guys. Um, if nobody has anything else, any more wins, I'll give you guys a second. Any more wins? If you have not liked the video and you're on here, make sure you like the video. And this was good, you guys. Yes. Definitely good. Thank you guys for the discussion. Y'all know I'm energy, you know. I like the energy. I like for people to talk back to me, and you guys was giving it to me today. So I appreciate it. I know Instagram is probably like, where'd she go? But YouTube, y'all my family. Oh man. So I don't think anybody has anything else. Oh, where can I purchase how to start a group home in 90 days? Felicia, I believe under every video there is a link to where you can purchase that. And so it should be under every video because I think the team puts it under each one. So yeah, so um I am going to I am going to maybe I'll post the link. Well, it's in my link tree. Everything's in my link tree. Okay, good. Good, Alyssa. I couldn't remember. Y'all know I got a one track mind. But yeah, but we'll get you guys all taken care of. Make sure, like I said, if you're wanting to do the training on the 7th, that you go ahead and secure your spot, and then be looking out for the workbook for next week if you're a member. And then I just want to tell you guys again how much I appreciate you. And hey, y'all have a good night. As I always say, be a blessing to someone else. All right, you guys. I'll leave the video on for a second so to make sure that Felicia's able to grab that link so she can get that book. Good night, Alyssa. Good night. Good night, Lorraine. Thank you for joining us. Yes, good night. Good night, God chose me. Because he did. All right, you guys. Good night.